there, how do you walk from Leicester Square to Covent Garden? I'm going to show you. Doesn't take very long. See you there. It is a scorchio hot day in London today. Just approaching August, end of July. So hot in Leicester Square. Yet gorgeous too. So today's walk will walk you between Leicester Square and Covent Garden. As I've said in a previous walk, a lot of our major spots, tourist spots and nice areas. There's Chinatown just up there, let me just show you. Are very close together, you can walk them. And as you know, this channel is dedicated to London walks. So I'm going to show you how to walk from Leicester Square to Covent Garden. May I point out there are multiple ways to walk from Leicester Square to Covent Garden. And actually I'm going to point you in this direction, then I'm going to go back into Leicester Square. Sorry about that. Just being thorough with the walk. So it is now the end of July. The South Bank is about to reopen on the weekend. I may film a walk there as the London Eye gets back in action, and the Shrek attraction, I think the London Dungeon too, that's coming back into action. So the South Bank is reopening on the weekend. So if these walks appear a little bit out of order, it's because I decided to upload the South Bank reopening. Magic Mike at the Hippodrome and Casino, not on at the moment. Right, so we have just come out the north end of Leicester Square. To get your bearings, this is Charing Cross Road. If you walk up there for 10 minutes, you get to Tottenham Court Road to get you onto Oxford Street. This is Cranbourn Street. And one of the walks you can take to Covent Garden is just straight along there. So you come out of the north side of Leicester Square, you've got the Hippodrome and Leicester Square Station right next to you. You can walk along Cranbourn Street and you will then meet Long Acre. Just keep heading east and you'll hit Covent Garden. So basically go along there, Cranbourn Street to Long Acre, and you will find Covent Garden tube station. Head down to the right. That'll take you into Covent Garden. It's a bit noisy here, but we're not going to go that way. That takes you down to Trafalgar Square, down Charing Cross Road. I'm going to head you back into the square a moment. And we're going to actually go on a walk from the south end of the square. I'm just going to whiz you back along here a moment. If you headed in that direction, that would take you to Piccadilly Circus. And up there, do see my previous walk. That takes you to Chinatown. So we're going to go to the south part of the square, just down here. I'm calling it the south part, talking about like a minute and a half. William Shakespeare, as usual, resplendent in the middle of the square on a beautiful blue sky day in London. Those of you wondering about weather in London, it's very varied. We've had a mixed July, quite a lot of grey cloud, nothing special. But we also had some beautiful days like this. There's Paddington. Didn't get a chance to show you any of the little statues. See Charlie Chaplin with a mask on over there. There's quite a lot of people on the benches. Don't want to disturb them with Paddington there. Right, so there are some statues on there. That's Laurel and Hardy. You can see the time is telling us it's 11 a.m. And in the winter, the whole square, they turn it into a sort of winter markety experience type of thing. Hampshire Hotel. As I said, do check my previous walk for a good look around Leicester Square and Chinatown. Here's the Odeon. Global Media, Capital Radio, that type of thing. So we're going down Irving Street. This is the other entrance and exit to the square off of Charing Cross Road. Lots of little eateries down here. In various states of opening, outdoor eating, those types of things. July 2020, COVID, busy. Which way shall I go through here? So it was a bit busy, this little access. Let's go around this side. So we're re-entering Charing Cross Road now. Bit noisy as always, endless building work going on in London. Charing Cross Road headed north. The Garrick Theatre, playing City of Angels if it were open. Henry Irving actor, and that means we are at the back of the National Portrait Gallery, which means we are already at Trafalgar Square. So this is super fast walk to Trafalgar Square, and today's walk isn't to Trafalgar Square, taking you on a bit of a detour walk to Covent Garden. From this area, most roads north of east will take you through to Covent Garden. So that's Trafalgar Square just through there, literally the back of Trafalgar Square. Going to cross, I've got a green man. So just to remind you where we just were, we've just come out of Leicester Square, straight through there. National Portrait Gallery there. St Martin in the Fields Church, famous landmark of Trafalgar Square, and Trafalgar Square literally just through there. Can't quite see it round the corner. We are going to head towards the Chandos pub on St Martin's Lane. Might see if I can pop in there later. Not sure if it's open, just to confirm. There's Trafalgar Square in the distance. You can just catch Nelson's column and some statues, fountains. So here's the Chandos. Just going to see if it's got a sign to say if it's open or not. Yep, it's got an entry door. Might give that a try later. So we are on St Martin's Lane, in the land of the theatre. Last time I filmed here, I found an alleyway that was so narrow I didn't even know if it was usable. So I've looked it up. Here it is. It is. Come on, Osmo, you can look up. There we go. Brydges Place. Arguably the narrowest alleyway in London. And I'm going to walk along it just a little bit, just to give you a feel. Oh, it's echoey. And I think there's argument as to how wide it is. Some people said like 15 something inches or something like that. It's pretty narrow, but I'm sticking my elbows out. You can't see, but I'm sticking my elbows out right to the side, and I can still fit through. People say this is its narrowest around 3 feet wide, and it is widest here about 4 feet wide. So this is Brydges Place, and this is a back of a pub here, which I wouldn't mind going into actually. but it's very nice if it's open. So here we are, Brydges Place, possibly the narrowest alley in London. You can come out there. If I continue through there, I would actually, there's a route through to Covent Garden. But I'm going to turn around and take you back, whizzing through here again, back to St Martin's Lane, and we'll head off to Covent Garden. As I squeeze my arms in a bit to get through. No, not really. Honestly, anyone can fit through. You can come through on a bike, no problem. This is the narrowest bit, and I can stick my elbows out. Couldn't stick my arms out, just so you know. If you saw my walk from Leicester Square to Trafalgar Square, we actually came along here as a detour. This, I think, is this the English National Opera? Yep, Marriage of Figaro. London Coliseum. Home of the English National Opera since 1968. The London Coliseum opened in 1904, originally conceived as a variety theatre. Sir Oswald Stoll wanted a revolving dome to top his sumptuous theatre. This was illegal, so he settled instead for the flashing electric lights familiar today. Would have been the Marriage of Figaro at some point. That was exciting. Ever since I saw that on my video from the last walk from Leicester Square to Trafalgar Square, it's like, I've got to go along that alley. So we got some places open for breakfast here. Can't see the prices. It's about £6, £7, something like that. And here we have Duke of York Theatre. Osmo, you have to learn to tilt a bit better. There we go, Duke of York Theatre. Blithe Spirit, Jennifer Saunders play. And here you could have full English for, I'm having to tilt the Osmo a lot today, full English breakfast, tea or coffee, £7.50. So that would be your breakfast price. Deep in theatre land, £7.50 for full English. Smells nice, I have to say it smells really nice. As you know with me, I could have taken you the most direct route to Covent Garden. I thought you might like to see a little bit of a detour around the back streets. And you will recognise St Martin's Lane from the Leicester Square to Trafalgar Square walk. All these streets you can take them through. It's quite good to explore. They kind of just take you randomly through all sorts of areas, but you'll still find your way to Covent Garden. It's a bit of a zigzag sometimes. There is Cecil Court. Lovely little antiques, coins, medals, books, paintings, maps, all sorts of things down there. Great little street to explore, and that's Charing Cross out the other side. Somebody commented to me about 84 Charing Cross Road. The film, well, there was a book and a film with Anne Bancroft. I don't know which is number 84. Maybe I should have checked. Somebody commenting from Spain. So there we have another little one, that's St Martin's Court. As you can see, a nice little place with eating spots and everything through there. Pub on the corner. The Salisbury, no doubt named after an Earl of Salisbury. They all seem to own this area. That's Noel Coward Theatre. But we are going to go along New Row. Here we go, another lovely little road to explore. This is the Fox Tavern. Got a hairdresser's here. Artisan Gelato. Drury established fine teas and coffees. Ooh, lovely Jamaica patty-co. Now that's a good thing to eat. Take out $3.95, eat in $4.75 for your Jamaican patties. Spicy beef, vegetable, curried goat, ackee and saltfish, vegan. All those choices. So you've got Hardy's sweet shop. I know that some people have discussed the fact that this area along Charing Cross and everything is also featured in Harry Potter. Finding spots that look Harry Potter-esque as well. This is the espresso room. I don't know if Roberts London has done a little bit of filming around here. I'm trying to get his coffee. So I'm trying not to zip the camera from side to side too much. I do want to show you. What have we got here? Santa Nata we got. Ooh, lovely. They look really nice. They look really nice. We've got a patisserie here. And Laird Hatters. They sell hats. Let's see. Hat shop. Nice. Boulangerie, patisserie. All day menu £9. And you get toasted sandwich, quiche or croque, plus cookie or brownie, plus large coffee or tea. Nice. Wouldn't mind that. Won't keep whizzing you from side to side. There's quite a lot to look at along here. It's beautiful. And this is why I bring you on these walks. You could have just done the fast walk along Cranbourn Street and along Long Acre, along to Covent Garden tube station and down to the right to Covent Garden. But no, I show you these sorts of places. I'm pretty sure that alleyway, Brydges Place, would have come out there if I'd continued along it. Costa Coffee, the White Swan, and we're on New Row. Okay, and it's a really cute little place to explore. Old Changkee. So we've got Chinese here. Famous puffs. They have famous puffs. And we've got the Roundhouse, which is here. 1860, Garrick Street was opened to improve access to Covent Garden Market and the theatres. Became so popular that this public house was opened in 1868 as the Petters Hotel. Sounds strange. And for the next 75 years became a famous watering hole for visitors to the theatre and market tradesmen alike. From 1943 renamed to the Roundhouse to complement the unmistakable shape of the building. See, come with me on walks, you learn all these interesting things, see all these exciting faces. Just take a little step back so you can see. There we go, the Roundhouse. Just tip that up a little bit. Osmo really being quite stubborn today. Anne Frank's tree. Anne Frank has served as an inspiration to millions around the world, and her life warns of the dangers of intolerance. This tree is dedicated as a place to reflect all the children who have died due to wars. So we're on Garrick Street now. And we're going to head this way. So you can see it's really bustling. Beautiful, hot summer's day. So roads sort of in that direction head south to the Strand, Charing Cross. This is Bedford Street. The Bedfords instrumental in the development of Covent Garden. And this is very much telling us, guess what, you're at Covent Garden now. Can't really miss it, can you? Just show you that, it's got Covent Garden written on there. As I said, we're at Bedford Street looking down to the Strand. And this is telling you, you've arrived. We haven't actually been walking very long. I made the walk a lot longer than it needed to be just through showing you around lots of places. This is Petersham Nurseries. Now there's a place called Floral Court. I might have missed the entrance. I'm going to see if I can take you in there. That is actually Covent Garden straight ahead, just so you know. Okay, straight ahead, that's Covent Garden. We're there. Just tilt it upwards a bit now. Having an awkward day with the Osmo. But I'm just going to take you through here to Floral Court. There we go. As I said, come on my walks, you see lovely little spots. I'm not saying you don't on other channels, of course you do. But it's nice to be here. So, Floral Court. Got little sort of, I don't know if these are offices, homes. Petersham nurseries there, it's sort of based around the corner from where I live actually. And we have a menu here. What would you be paying if you were eating here? For garden pea risotto and pea shoots, you would pay £14, 14. Squid, ink and cuttlefish risotto with Amalfi lemon zest, £15. Baby spinach, pine nuts and parmesan vascia rossi, I don't know what that means, £8. Broad beans pecorino romano, these are salads, £9. Ice cream and sorbet, £2 per scoop. So there's some ideas. Toasted Sicilian almonds, £3.50. So they say you've got a nice little eating area here. Great spot to eat today, a really good place to eat today, because it's not too hot in this courtyard. It's going to take you a little bit further through. You can see we're doing a bit of repetition today. I'm taking you up and down places. Just kind of like to show it to you all. Jewellers. And here we are coming out of Floral Court. See these beautiful flowers here. Doing a food special today, aren't we? Let me tell you what your prices will be here. Smashed avocado. Turn it up a little bit. Smashed avocado, cackle bean, Arlington white fried egg, tomatillo, green salsa, I don't know what half those things are, £7.50. You can have toast sourdough, country rye sourdough or gluten-free bread. Just going to price out squash, blossom, courgette, cashew cream cheese, £6. I like the sound of that. Salmon, rainbow radish, caper berries, the estate of dairy butter, £6.50 for your toasty. Coffees, plain black coffee, long black, £2.70. That's £2.70 for a plain coffee. Latte, £3.20. And we're at the end of Floral Court now. And there's Rose Street over there. So you can see these places. It's really beautiful around here, by the way. You know, enjoy. It's very, very cute. So if you look there, it says, I can't take you too fast, I'm just going to waste time on the walk, but there's so much to see here. Okay, so that's Rose Street. You can see that a lot of these places are named after the old business of Covent Garden, which was selling fruit, flowers, vegetables. And here we have Lazenby Court, and look, that takes you straight down to the Lamb and Flag pub. So Lamb and Flag pub through that. Is that the narrowest alley? Maybe that's the narrowest alley in London. I don't know. So still got people sitting outside. It's such a beautiful day. This is Conduit Court here. I'm not going to tilt the Osmo again. And that takes you through there, and that takes you out onto the main street through there. Lots of people. It's a gorgeous day for people to be out eating and relaxing. Kind of feel that sense of relief. Like, let's start giving it a go, being out and about while we can. I might as well walk you down here. This too takes us to Covent Garden. Everywhere takes us to Covent Garden in this area. So let's walk down here. This is Floral Street. And what I could have done is headed up, I suppose, to the left of here now. And that would have taken us to Seven Dials, the Seven Dials area. So we've got nice clothes. I like those t-shirts. I'm not much of a clothes shopper. I don't know how to do clothes, don't know how to do makeup, don't know how to do hair. Useless at all that side of things. Doesn't mean I don't appreciate it that other people can. As I said, Floral Street now. And don't worry, we'll be going to join up again with Covent Garden in no time at all. I don't know what this building is, but it's got 1860 on it. Let's have a look. There we go, 1860. I'm just going to manually tilt that up. There we go. I think I need to look at my follow settings. Might have overdone them. Watch Walker, you tell me you're the expert. He's really good. Totally knows everything. Anyway, so here we are, and there's lots of little places leading off all over the place here, very much reflecting its old history. And actually, I mean, 200 years ago, there were traffic problems in this area. I have a video that I filmed. There's Ted Baker. They're struggling at the moment. I have a video that I filmed here about 6-7 months ago, and the traffic, I mean, there were roadworks. Traffic was so bad. Paul Smith. There's Paul Smith. Sketches. So you're actually coming to James Street now. James Street is the main road that will take you down into Covent Garden. But I do need to point you at that bridge. And that's because we are at the back of the National Opera. That bridge joins the Royal Ballet School with the National Opera, so that the ballerinas, the ballet dancers, can walk from one side of the alleyway to the other. And it's called, is it the Bridge of Aspiration, I think? Bridge of Aspiration. People call it all sorts of twisty bridge sort of names. That's Floral Street with Bridge of Aspiration, linking ballet school and the Royal Opera House. So as you can see, what they're doing is they're sort of telling you when you arrive in Covent Garden with these nice little barrels. And just up there, if you had gone along the original route I showed you from the north of Leicester Square, along Cranbourn Street and Long Acre, that there is Long Acre, and that's Covent Garden Station on the corner of James Street. We always got this building with the plants on it, which I really like. The Nag's Head, lots of pubs around here. I don't know what that is there, somebody doing some surveying. And we're going to come down here now. There's the White Lion pub. I forget which ones I've been in this area, if I'm quite honest with you. Has Marky Mark's burger place gone out of business? And we're heading straight down to Covent Garden now, where we will end this walk. So we've had a really nice nose around. Hot sunny morning in the summer in London. Ooh, a bit windy. So let's end it here. A bit windy. Hope that's okay. I do hope you enjoyed this fabulous walk from Leicester Square via a little bit of Trafalgar Square and a narrow alley to Covent Garden. I will see you next time. Bye bye.